everyone. Good morning, almost afternoon. Happy Friday. We finally made it to the end of the week. We have a lot to talk about going into our weekend. Active weather. So let's get into it. We're going to start with what it looks like outside right now. You can see those clouds trying to break or starting to break. We're going to get some sunshine in before the sun sets tonight. So that is your good news. Let's take a look at those temperatures now. We're in a range of temperatures out there. So you get a little bit colder the more north you go, but everybody's sitting somewhere in the 30s. But we are seeing a decent breeze. So our wind chills, they're feeling like they're in the 20s. So and overall, we got a chilly day on our hands, but the sun will come out. So that's good. But we can look at the wind speeds here. They're going to be dying off by tonight. It'll be more so calm as we go into the overnight and into tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, that's when things start to get active again. So if you wanted a quiet weekend for all of your Super Bowl plans, maybe last minute errands to run, well, it's going to be a little bit on the messier side. So here you go. We'll time everything out with the futurecast. But looking at tomorrow, we have a wintry mix, which could be freezing rain, some sleet, and then some rain. We could even have some thunderstorms in there, pretty much like what we saw Wednesday night. It's going to be very similar to that. And then after that, Tuesday could potentially be talking our next accumulating snow event because temperatures will be cold enough by then. I know we've been seeing a lot of fluctuating temperatures lately, but we're not going to be seeing those 60s, 50s, even really many 40s going into next week. We're going to be stuck in the 30s, and our active weather pattern continues into Thursday where we can see a snow slash mix kind of messy weather in our future here. So let's take a look at the future cast and see what's in store. You can see today is going to be nice, stuck in the 30s, but that sun will be out by the later afternoon. Clouds will slowly break throughout the early afternoon. So we'll get some sun in there. And as we go into our Saturday, we stay quiet into tonight and tomorrow morning early. But then we do see some scattered precipitation start to form. And yes, you see those pinks on there too, even some of those purples. Now the purpley color, that's looking at snow potentials later, and that pink is your freezing rain. And then, of course, the green, that's just regular old rain. So we're going to be seeing very scattered to start in the morning. We don't really see more widespread precipitation until we get into the later afternoon towards evening side. And you see lots of pinks there, and then the rain chances there with some heavier pockets of rain in there too. So again, thunderstorms are possible. So if you do need to do anything, your Saturday last minute errands or anything like that, you want to do them earlier in the day rather than later, because this is going to be messy going into the later afternoon. And this is going to continue into the evening hours, but you see it transitions more to rain as we go into night side. So that's good. So again, pretty much like what we saw Wednesday night, where we started off with that yucky mix and then we trying to transitioned into more so rain as the night proceeded into the early hours of Thursday morning. So this is just going to be more so during the day when there may be more people out and about, especially for the weekend. So just something to take note of if you do have plans for your weekend. Get your stuff done earlier Saturday rather than later, because you're going to be dealing with this mess if you do wait until later. And then we see once we get through to the later side of Saturday night, we're going to see it all clear out. So we're going to be good going into Super Bowl Sunday. So if you are planning on traveling on the day of, on Sunday, you are good to go. We'll just be a little bit on the chillier side. We'll even see a couple breaks in the clouds, maybe a little bit of peaks of sun in there. But overall, Sunday is the better of the 2 days. Saturday can get a little bit messy. So let's take a look at our ice forecast. It almost looks identical to what we saw Wednesday night. We're not looking at a lot of ice buildup. It'll be decently light. Again, it'll be a mix and it'll transition over to just rain. So I mean, we don't need a lot of ice to make things slick. And like we already know, right? Thinking of our donuts, freezing rain glazes everything over. So it's not ideal for traveling, but it's not horrible, but it's not great. Looking at your freezing rain impact scale, we are in the same realm of where we were last time. Under a tenth of an inch. We're looking at a light glaze, if anything. Could have some slick roads out there and sidewalks. What happened last time was the roads were actually just decently wet. So that's ideally what we want. We want those ground temperatures just warm enough or just right at freezing or above, so it doesn't freeze on contact and it's just more wet, but we can see some slick roads. So either way, if you have to travel, just make sure you're taking it slow. Just use caution. You don't want to ruin your weekend by going a little bit too fast and then hitting an icy patch. Let's take a look at temperatures now. See what those are doing. Because it's not going to be like what we saw last week. You can see a lot more consistency with our temperatures here. And we're not seeing 60s or 50s, even really any 40s. We're close to 40 degrees maybe tomorrow. But overall, we're stuck in the 30s. And we're going to stay there well into next week. And you can see where our snow potentials lie on Tuesday into Wednesday, even that mix on Thursday. We're right in the realm of the chance of seeing some accumulating snow with temperatures in the mid to lower 30 range. So let's take a look at our 9+1, put everything together here so you can see the visual of what you're dealing with. Today, not going to be too bad. We're going to get some sun in there by the later afternoon. Tomorrow, again, that's when we get a little bit messy out there. Just if you have to do anything, do it earlier rather than later, because we are going to see just scattered for the morning and early afternoon. But once we get to the later afternoon, evening, we saw from that futurecast that it's really decently widespread and messy. Freezing rain, sleet, heavy downpours. You could see some thunder or hear some thunder in there too. But then we do clear out by Saturday night into your Sunday. So Super Bowl Sunday, if you are traveling to a friend's house, maybe they're traveling to your house, we should be good on that front. Again, just going to be in the 30s. Next sunnier day, looking to be on Monday. And then you see just active weather. We could see, again, accumulating snow on Tuesday. We'll fine-tune totals and everything like that over the weekend as we get closer. Few showers could linger into Wednesday, and then Thursday, we're looking at that wintry mix. So overall, we have more messy days than sunny days, but it is February, so that's normal. But we just have to make sure that we are being cautious as we travel on these days. And that's all I have for you guys. If you have any questions, anything you want me to re-go over, I'll do that real quick. If not, well, that's all I have. I hope you guys are enjoying your Friday. We're finally to the weekend. Even though it's not going to be the prettiest of weekends, still the weekend. Actually, let me put up the weekend forecast here, just so you guys can take a look at it. There we go. And I'll wait another minute or so. If any of you have any questions or just want me to go over anything again, I'll do that real quick. But if not, then I will be getting ready for the noon show, because I will be on midday today. All right. I'm not seeing any questions, so I'm going to head off, but have a great and safe Super Bowl weekend. Take it slow if you do have to travel tomorrow. Sunday, looking better, but of course, take your time. Don't rush around. You'll get where you need to be either way. Have a good one.